an order in House Springs. Picking up at the Hardee's there. I don't usually get out to the House Springs area that often. Exploring some new territory. When I logged in, it said we were very busy, so I guess that means aren't many dashers out today. They have to pull people from Arnold to go to House Springs. So far it's been a pretty decent day. It's only 9:43. I have made $32. So I will very easily have my 100 by the end of the day. And one thing I'm going to start doing, at the end of each day I'm going to put my dasher summary out there for all to see. Also, I want to apologize for experimenting with the camera angles. I don't know if you saw my last video, but I've had some technical issues. The camera that I was using was basically an old cell phone that a neighbor gave me that she wasn't using anymore. So I figure I'd be using that for a while, but it decided not to hold a charge anymore. And unfortunately there is no way to change the battery. It's one of those that the battery is sealed in. You know, there's no way to open the case to replace the battery. Like on my phone, I can replace the battery very easily. Just pop the back off and there you go. Her phone that I used as a camera did not have that. So basically what I'm using, and this goes for my audio issues as well, I'm basically using another dash cam. One to record dash cam footage, and this one up here to record me. Hi. So anyway, so yeah, I've only been dashing for about an hour and I've already made $32. This is amazing. And we're not even in a peak period. There's no promotion or anything like that going on where you get, you know, $2 extra per trip or anything like that. No, the deliveries have just been this good. So, alright, left lane ends. So I'm in the right lane. We're good. Alright, so I'm on my way to Walgreens to pick up an order. As you can see, it's kind of foggy today, but I'm able to see at least far enough ahead to get what I need. Walgreens orders are kind of unique, and you'll see the list of items as we go along. I'll put it up here on the screen for you. Thing with Walgreens orders is I actually have to pay for them. Not me personally, but DoorDash offers a prepaid debit card, what we call Red Card. And when the customer places their order, their money goes onto that Red Card, and then I use that to go shopping. And thing is, I don't know what the order is until I get to Walgreens and check in. So let's see what kind of fun we can have here. Let me mess with that.
onto Baptist Church Road.
Alright, well, this was a fun experience. I went to a place I'd never been before to pick up a DoorDash order. They could not find it. The lady there, place was called Jay's Pizzeria on South Lindbergh. The lady there that I spoke to was very rude, very snippy. Told me that I had to place the order because they don't work through DoorDash. So I had to call DoorDash and find out what the heck is going on because the app says it's ready. So
take the next left onto Baptist Church Road.
Got hold of somebody at DoorDash. They tried to call the store literally as soon as, probably like the 8th or 9th ring. Lady answered the phone just in time for DoorDash to hang up. So no direct resolution, but what ended up happening was my DoorDash representative did go ahead and cancel the order. They're going to pay me half of what
400 feet, make a U-turn.
I should have gotten anyway for time and trouble, which I'm thankful for that. But the point is, they should know what's going on. And even if they don't, at least provide some kind of apology. I'm sorry, we're checking into this, seeing what's going on. No, none of that. So, I am putting the word out right now. I've never been there. I will never be there. Because that one lady, the first time I've ever been there,
turn left onto Baptist
this lady
Church Road.
was so rude to me that it just turned me off of the whole
Continue on
thing.
Baptist Church Road for 1.5 miles.
And I apologize if this sounds a little angry, but I wasted 10 minutes trying to track down this order because this lady, I tried explaining to her what's going on, here's my app, here's what it says. It doesn't show that I need to place the order and pay for it. I don't even know what the order was. A lot of times I'm not given this information. I'd say, 85 to 90% of the time I am, but 10 to 15% of the time I'm not. And this was one of those times. So, there was no way for me to place the order. So, I don't know what's happening there, but Jay's Pizzeria. Alright, well, now that this Tuesday has gotten off to a flying stop, let's do some positivity for a change. Again, sorry about my little rant a moment ago, but I have very little tolerance for rude people. But be that as it may, I'm good. On the brighter side of things, 2 of my Walmart orders from over the weekend each just tipped me $7 while I was getting ready to pick up this last order here. So, all in all, I wouldn't call the day a total loss. It's in the process of improving, so that's always a good thing. That's the key right there, guys. It's like old Bob Ross said, we don't make mistakes, we have happy accidents. And I think the whole purpose behind that is, whatever happens in your life, look for the positive side of it. If you have a disagreement with somebody, try to see their side of things. I had one of my friends comment the other day about how I remind her of people like Mr. Rogers or Bob Ross with my quiet, easygoing demeanor. That didn't come easily for me. I'll admit, when I was in high school, I was a very angry young man. Anyone who knew me back then would know. But I've mellowed out a lot, and I owe probably 99 to 100% of that to my faith in God. You know, God has really been working in my life the past few years to try to keep my temper in check, help me stay on an even keel. It's not always easy, I'll admit. I suffer from depression. Not many people know that about me, but you know, a lot of times things aren't as bad as we think they are. Yeah, every now and then you'll have a situation, kind of like what I just had with Jay's Pizzeria, where you just throw up your hands and you're done. But by and large, most of the conflicts that we have with people, most of the mistakes that we make in our lives, can be overcome just by trying to get a different perspective on things. So, for the new year, let's keep that focus. Well, good morning, guys. About to reach a milestone here. 12 more miles. This car will officially hit 200,000. Looks like it's going to happen in the general area of 270 and 44. I'm on my way to Qdoba Catering Run. Give you a chance to ride along with me on that. Little mix-up on what time I was supposed to be there. It's currently 9:02. I'm supposed to be there at 9:30, so I'm in plenty of time. But yesterday, when my assistant manager texted me and told me about this order, he said I was supposed to be there at 11. Turns out the food is supposed to be at the customer at 10:45. So I got that notification this morning. Good thing I thought to clarify. Otherwise, I would have been very, very late to this catering run. As mentioned in a previous video, I dress in the Captain America garb because that's how my Qdoba teammates know me. Reminds me, I loaned some DVDs to one of my co-workers. I'm hoping he brought them back today. I know he's working because he's on the schedule. So, let's head on. Alright, so yesterday I ended up taking a Qdoba catering run. That was a nothing burger right there. Box lunches for 20. I got 0 tip off of that. It's kind of a crappy thing to do to the person who's making your food. Taking time out of their day to deliver it to you, nice and hot and fresh. But I'm not bitter about it. Decided to take the rest of yesterday off. I did help out one of my friends, Eugene. Did some laundry for him. He paid me $40 cash for the privilege, so that's a good thing. Back at it today. It is currently 10:41, and I can't see how much I've made because I'm on an order, and my order takes up my screen. So, as I get that up, I'll show you. It's actually been kind of a quiet day today. Hopefully it picks up. I've already got the back end of my day planned. At 3 o'clock, I'm supposed to pick up somebody from Schnucks and take her home. At 3:30, I'm supposed to meet up with another friend of mine and kind of sit with her for a little bit. And then at 7, probably about 6:30, I'm supposed to sit with my upstairs neighbor's kids. So, alright, here we go. Yeah, nothing burger kind of a day. 16 and a quarter. I'm sorry, 17 and a quarter. I've got a $6 order I'm about to drop off now. So, yesterday, apparently a group of people, ostensibly Trump supporters, stormed the Capitol building to protest the election and the questions surrounding it, whatever. Look, guys, I'm a Trump supporter. I have a lot of questions about this election. But storming the Capitol building is not the right way to get your message across. There are at least a half dozen other ways to do this. So, and rumor has it, I don't know how true this is, but rumor has it that the instigators of this were actually not Trump supporters.
Turn left onto West Outer
They were actually
21 Road.
Antifa trying to make Trump supporters look bad. I don't know how true that is. Seen pictures on the internet about how one guy has a tattoo of a hammer and sickle on his arm. Which is mark of the Communist Party. Dates back to Bolshevik era Russia, where the hammer was to represent the industrial workers, the sickle was to represent the farmers, combining their symbols
Turn left onto West Outer 21 Road.
as a symbol of unity between the two parties, in defiance of
Continue on West Outer 21
the
Road
government,
for 1.5 miles.
because they believed that the people should control the means of production, not the government. I don't agree with that. I'm a firm believer in private enterprise, private ownership. You know, me being a YouTuber, okay? I rely on my fans for support. Yes, I'll grant that. But I'm the one that bought the cameras. I'm the one that does the sound editing. I'm the one, you know, this is a one-man show. I don't have a team of people. This is my baby. And if this channel grows, I want to be able to make money at it. This is my project. And, you know, because I'm the one investing my time and my money to do this, I want to be able to profit by that. And communism kind of
In a
runs
quarter mile,
contrary
turn
to
right
that.
onto Old Missouri 21.
Anyway, so sorry for that little tangent. Getting back to my original point, which is,
Take the next right onto Old Missouri
were
21.
these Trump supporters, were these Antifa? I don't know. I wasn't there. But in any event, this was the wrong way to go about it.
Continue on Old Missouri 21 for 1.5 miles.
Especially when you start clashing with the police, which historically I've been in favor of. You know, I support the police. When you start clashing with these people that, for the most part, Republicans support, guys, it runs contrary to our message here. Okay, write your congressmen and women, your senators, your representatives, your lawmakers. State your objections there. But all of this violence on both sides, you know, Republican and Democrat, all of the violence, all of the hate speech, all of the vitriol, it needs to stop. Okay, I feel like I'm a parent chiding their kids. You know, stop that fighting, or I'm going to send you to your rooms without supper. Guys, we as a country, we should be better than
In a
this.
quarter mile, turn right onto West Rock Creek Road.
Well, that's my rant for what it's worth. Let's get back to some DoorDash. Get rid of this ugly thing. Alright, so interesting situation developed today. Went to pick up an order, McDonald's order. Went to drop it off. Turns out the customer had given me the wrong
Turn
address.
right onto Fed Drive.
1 digit off.
In 600 feet, turn right
But-
onto Rusty Road.
At the time, I didn't know that. So thankfully
Take
I
the
didn't
next
have to
right
go
onto
too
Rusty
far.
Road, then use any lane to turn left onto US 50 West.
Thankfully, I didn't have to go too far to drop off the order, or just across a couple parking lots. But, yeah, I got to where DoorDash told me to go. Was a car dealership on Tesson Ferry Road. I asked for this particular customer. They didn't know who she was. So I called her, no answer. So I'm like, well, thankfully DoorDash has procedures in place for this, and that is, if I can't get hold of the customer, wait 5 minutes. If I don't hear back, then leave the order where DoorDash said to leave it, even if it's the wrong address. Make a note of that in the records. Take a picture of it for proof, then proceed on.
Use any lane to turn left onto US 50 West, US 61 North.
Almost had to do that. Thankfully, she called me back and we got things squared away. But yeah, she spun it like it was my fault that I sent it to the wrong place. Well, here's the thing. You know, I'm going by the address that's given to me through the
Continue on
DoorDash
US
app.
50 West for 1 mile.
And if I was to show you that particular order, I'm not going to, because I'm not going to dox her or anything, but if I was to show you the address that I was given, that's exactly and precisely where I ended up, even if it's not where I was supposed to be. So, not my fault on that one. I was only doing what DoorDash told me to do. So, but enough of that. It's going to be a good day today. I think I'm on my 4th order of the day. And I have not had a chance to stop once. I did get off to kind of a late start today, but as you can see, I'm back at it. I took yesterday off because I took yesterday off because
in a quarter mile,
I had some things I needed to take care of.
Tesson Ferry Road.
One of the tires on my car was going bald, so I figured I'd change that out before it actually busted on me. Also, obviously, got a haircut. She cut it a little shorter than I like, but it is what it is.
Continue on Missouri 21 for 2 miles.
Hair grows back, so, well, for most people, sorry for those who are bald at the moment, but for me at least, right at this moment, hair grows back. So, once it does, then I will put it in the style that I like and keep it there. Anyway, so yes, on to my next order. Let's go and see what today brings. Alright, on my way back from dropping off a Walmart order, I ended up in the Shrewsbury area. Picked up a couple of orders from the Walmart there. One in particular dropped off at Heritage House in the city. It's an apartment complex, I guess. High-rise apartments. But, the lady there was just absolutely precious. I mean, after driving around, orders getting messed up, orders not showing up, getting screamed at because everything's my fault, it was refreshing for a customer to actually compliment me and tell me that I made her day. Well, ma'am, you made mine. She said she left me a tip on the order. I don't know if she did or not. Truthfully, at this point, I don't even care. Her words meant more than any tip I could ever get. Like I said, you have no idea, unless you've worked retail or fast food or something like that, you have no idea how much it means for a customer to actually compliment you on the job that you're doing. So, little positivity on this Saturday. I love it. I really do. And if you couldn't tell, I'm grinning from ear to ear.